This is Vivek Ramaswamy, presidential candidate on Don Lemon's show.
Move on to
I don't see what one has to do with the other, but go on. I took up a lot of time with Fox.
Oh, it's fine. We have time.
I don't really see what one has to do with the other, especially consider and using the Civil War to talk about Black Americans. That war was not fought for Black people to have guns. That's not.
That war was fought for Black people to have freedoms in this country. Yeah. Actually, that's why the Civil War was fought.
Okay.
And the sad
part
about
wasn't fought for Black people to have guns. I think.
Actually, you know, funny fact is Black people did not get to enjoy the other freedoms until their Second Amendment rights were secured. And I think that that's one of the lessons that we learned.
Aren't allowed to enjoy the freedoms.
I disagree with you on that, Don. I disagree with you. I think you're doing a disservice to our country by failing to recognize the fact that we have equality before the law.
And you live in this country, then you can disagree with me. But we're not. You mentioned that we have three different shades.
Don, I think we have to be able to talk about these issues in the open, regardless of the color of our skin. Black Americans today, to say that, compare that to 1865 and 1964,
I think for you to compare it to 1865 and 1964
equal rights in this country.
Actually, I think it's insulting.
I just think it's insulting. No, he absolutely destroyed him. I mean, you want to know why? You want to know why Don Lemon got fired? Is because he can't even flip and handle a guest.
Well, did you hear the part? And I don't think you played. I don't think you got to it. But Don Lemon, Lemon Jello, says something to the extent of whatever color you are, and turned it completely into race about this guy. So Vivek Ramaswamy is a smart dude. He obviously knows his stuff. He's making a concise point, a logical point, a truthful point. And you got Don Lemon over here, who has probably got more money than I'll ever make in my whole life. An openly gay African-American man in America that's got the world by the tail, except he opens his mouth and ruins it. Trying to school somebody else about what they can talk about and what they can't because they're not Black and we don't have the same rights. What rights is Don Lemon missing that I've got? None. Get the old blood pressure worked up here, Kev. Yeah.
I know. Donzo, you just hit it on the nail on the head. Like I can't even. I have nothing else to add. You said it perfectly. Don Lemon is just one of the most. It's just his existence is kind of ironic because he exists to tell people that they're privileged because of the color of their skin, because of their wealth, whatever, because anything, that they're privileged inherently, and that he is so oppressed. While he sits there in an ivory tower and just cries, like you said, he's a whiny little baby.
I had other words I could use for him, but I'm not going to use them. But you know what? He forgot about the time Morgan Freeman schooled him in an interview about, look at me, look at you. You're going to talk about Black rights. You're going to talk about Black History Month, call somebody African-American. Morgan Freeman made the point that by what Don Lemon's saying and what Don Lemon is totally contradicting himself with that.
No, absolutely. He is absolutely.